Welcome, everyone. So great to see everybody here. I'm Lars Bildsten, the director of the KITP, and it's my real pleasure to welcome all of you to the Institute. My first question I always ask is, for how many of you is this your first time at the KITP, either at the program or the conference? Wow. Okay, we're like at 95% or something. Great. So therefore, I should tell you how these things happen, because many of you may not know how these things come to be. We work with our advisory board, which are 17 physicists from around the world who work with us, and us being myself, Mark Bowick, who's a deputy director. Mark, raise your hand. Good. And the faculty at the Institute to work with the community to develop programs, the long events that many of you are here for the longer event. This is a 4-day conference part of the program, but those programs come about via ideas from the community, proposals that then get developed in collaboration with the advisory board, and we plan out typically 2 years in advance. So in the next few weeks, if all goes well, we'll be announcing our programs for 23-24. So we've got 2 years from today basically on the books, and so we'll be seeking new ideas for fall 2024 and beyond. That process starts in the fall and culminates with our board meeting in February. So if you have questions or want to understand how that works, please speak with myself or Mark. I think Leon Balance might be around, who's also a permanent member here, and I'm seeing if there's former or current members of our advisory board. It's hard with the masks on, but I don't think so. Is anybody here? No, I don't think so. Okay, so the programs are long and intended for collaborations to be developed, and the conferences are part of that, and so we do have a really strong desire to really have time for questions. And so during the sessions, you'll see the talks of 30 minutes with 15 minutes for questions that we hope will, with the session chair setting a perfect example, work out well for all of you so that there's opportunity for you to ask your questions during the program or during the event the next 4 days. None of this would happen well without our great staff. So I want to introduce Claudia. Claudia, thank you already. And on the IT, Craig Kunamoto. Thank you, Craig. So if any of you have a guest for dinner that we don't know about, please speak to Claudia today so that she can talk to you about and also collect the extra fee. Since many of you are new to the Institute, all of the breaks and lunches and dinners are in the courtyard, which is basically at the center of the building. So when you go out, you'll turn left and then an immediate right. And that's where all of the breaks, lunches, and dinners will be taking place. There is another program that's presently happening at the Institute. Those are mostly biologists who will think all the food is for them. So please wear your name tags. That helps our staff to know that it's you rather than them coming out for the breaks, lunches, and dinners, because they will think it's wonderful that there's this free food, but it's actually your food. So please do that for us. Okay, so with our Zoom format, you also will see there's microphones at either side. And what we're going to do when you have questions is please use the microphone so that people in the room can hear you, but also people on Zoom can hear you. That will help. It also helps us because everything we do here is recorded, and so all of the talks are available online, typically within the same day. And those of you who are speaking have received instructions on how to upload your actual slides. But being certain you're using the microphone will really make the recording better, but also make the experience for those out there on Zoom that much better. So I really want to thank the coordinators. So Ricardo Decca was the lead coordinator for this. So thank you, Ricardo, for all your work. And then David, Dean, Alejandro Rodriguez, and Lilia Woods were also working together to make this happen. So thank all of you. And of course, Mauro, where are you? The program, you're right in front of me. The program coordinator who's excluded from this activity so that he doesn't have to do everything. But thank you, Mauro, for pulling things together. Yeah. I think I've been doing this long enough that I got everything. I'm just looking to see. Claudia left. That means I think I hit all the marks. So We also had our code of conduct is marked around here. It's what you would expect, which is please behave well and respect each other. The question period is when things can get a little exciting. And with no further ado, I think I'm going to hand it off for the first session.
Okay. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. And let's start with the first talk. Ricardo is my interface with the computer. Therefore, please, if you have to make a question, raise the hand, and Ricardo will be alert about this. Okay, our first speaker is Rudy Podornik, and he's going to talk on qualitative chirality effects in the Casimir leaf sheet torque. I don't know if okay. We have 30 minutes for the first talk.